It's happy time on YouTube. Everybody's gonna dance. Everybody's gonna sing. It's happy, happy, happy. We're doing happy work. Everybody's happy. Yeah, for years and years, I've racked my brain on what YouTube viewers want, and sometimes what they want is not compatible with what I want. Like I said, for years, I've tried to find that happy medium where what I'm doing correlates with what the viewers want. That's the line I always try to walk. But all viewers are different. Some viewers want me to teach them some aiming system or how to make a bridge or whatever, and some viewers want me to show them how to keep their heads and what's going on inside the head of a pool player and how to keep your nerve and how to block things out and how to win. That's what they want. They want to know how to win because you can be the greatest pool player in the world and not know how to win. So it comes down to who do you cater to that's still going to satisfy, the goal of making a good video. The big market in YouTube are really, 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 really bad players and beginner players, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But it would bore me to death to teach people the basics of pool. So I had to make a decision. Well, do I want to be a phony ass and, go back to something I really hate doing? It's really not me, and cater to the big market and make, nickels and dimes on YouTube? Or do I want to go for the much smaller market of players who know the basics, are all really good players, but for whatever reason they just can't win? That's who I wanted to focus in on. I wanted to get those players, those few players in the world, over that hump. And I wanted to see them on YouTube or whatever other live streaming network winning some tournament and beating Jason Shaw. So maybe it was a way for me to live vicariously through them. All the while, I wanted to play. I wanted to play. And when I was playing, I wanted to show them, look, guys, this is what you need to work on. This is what you need to focus on. So it would have been all just meaningless garbage if I sat here, behind my desk and tell them what you need to do is meditate. Just, feed them with stupid ass crap. So I had to play too, and I had to kind of set an example. That was the dream. That was the thing that excited me and inspired me to make YouTube videos. I'm gonna try to commentate this without breaking the video, without any cuts. And when shooting at one, it doesn't really matter if you get on the right side or the left side or straight in. I believe in this case I'm pretty straight in, but it doesn't matter. You got a lot of distance between the cue ball and the 3 ball, but all you have to do is stop it for the right shot on the 4 to get to the 5. And I'm trying to get center table here without getting behind that 6 for a shot on the 5. I want to stay more on the right side of the 5. I don't want to get on the left side because that'll force me to go through traffic to get back on the 6. And you don't want to go through traffic. And you'll see what I mean here. I'm a little bit on the right side, but if I go to that round, put a little bit of left-hand English on it, I should be straight in for a long shot on the 6. And the reason I pulled back here is to keep from scratching. If I had, because there was an angle, if I had just put a stun shot on that, there's a chance I might scratch. So now I have a little bit of a difficult shot on the 7. I had to put a lot of left-hand English on there. I was flirting with deflecting the 7 ball and missing it, or deflecting the cue ball and missing the 7 because of all that English. And on that 8 ball shot, people worry way too much about going long when you should be worried about coming up short. It's okay to go a little bit long. It's not okay to come up a little bit short, so stay on the long side of that 8 ball shot. And yeah, just get yourself set on this and convince yourself that that 9 ball shot is just another shot and pull, just like any other shot. Yeah, there's a lot of self-talk going on when you're getting down on that 9 ball. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to another issue here. And we'll come back and I'll put up another game for you while I'm, yakking my butt off here. Yeah, I've been playing, not as much as I used to, and not as much as I'd like to, but it's that time of the year where business just starts exploding, and at the same time, cars break down, roofs start leaking, plumbing gets clogged up, grass grows, things need to be done around the house, and you got to set your priorities. And unfortunately, unlike the old days, pool is not my #1 priority. I'm not. I'm not some spring chicken. I'm not a young man where I can just be irresponsible and stupid and just enjoy my life 24/7. And that's just the way it is. I'll play as much as I can, but a lot of times I can't, man. Especially this time of year. At the same time that life calls for me to be responsible, pool is always there as the great escape. Pool is the place where I can just forget life and just go be whatever I feel like being, whether it's pissed off or happy or lonely or whatever the hell it is. Pool allows me to be that. And that's what I love about pool. If you want to be a loner, you're welcome. If you want to be the life of the party, you're welcome. If you want to be whatever the hell you want to be, you're welcome. Well, pool is boring. Yeah, it really is. It's not boring to play. It is boring to watch it, and this video is boring. There's nothing. There's nothing exciting in this video. And I'm kind of publishing it to show you. Well, I'm publishing it to show players who are struggling with their game. When the balls are broke and it's your turn. Your opponent broke dry or whatever is going on. It's in your head. The reason you're struggling and not able to get out is because you're thinking, you're making things way, way, way more complicated than they are, and there's nothing complicated here. You can play this whole game center of the table. Your only issue is the 4 ball, which I'm about to shoot now, and you could have easily gotten hooked behind it. If you don't get hooked behind it, you're out. It's all basic pull, and you don't have to get straight in on that 4 to get right on the 5. It's an easy cut shot from anywhere on the left side of the table. The far side from our view. Just leave yourself an opening and enough room to make the shot, and you're out. Look, there's nothing to this, and you're thinking that there's a lot to it when there's really not. It's not hard. Usually you have one key ball in every rack, and you might get bad on it, and just don't get bad on that ball, and if you've been playing pool for a while, the rest is easy. It's just you're torn between thinking it's hard and knowing that it's easy, and you're choosing the hard side, and you have to work for years and years and years to do it right. And what you need to do is stop doing it wrong, and that's in your thought process. Yeah, I'll never ever bullshit you. Um, my first instinct is to tell you something different, but I'm going to be straight up and honest with you. It's the women. And it's not just the women, it's the lights, it's the music, it's the art of it, it's the romance, it's the friends, it's the alcohol, it's the overall escapism of it. But it goes further than that. It's the fact that people in the in most cases they let you be who you are. Um, they accept you for as long as you're not hurting anybody or being abusive or something. Um, you're accepted. That's why I love. And the colors. The color. It's the colors and the lights and the action. It's a drug. The romance of it. And if you ask me, this is what's missing in pulp. This is what people want to see, but nobody's delivering, and this is also something I want to give them.